What's going on?
Hey, what's up, man?
Appreciate it. I know it's close, so I know that sometimes they can be hard. Like you said, I'm usually like you. I kind of start eating around now, so usually I'm a little bit more like human than I am a few like 4 weeks out. How's everything
Yeah,
feeling?
good. We're actually gonna start finally eating up a little bit more tomorrow. Thank God. So
Yeah,
today's the last lower day.
yeah. Oh,
Well,
you're
it's
still
not the
going pretty low.
lowest.
Did you
Yeah,
increase
it's
a
not
little
the
bit or nothing?
lowest. Yeah, no. We're a little more on the low moderate side. It was more moderate 5 days ago, and then we lowered it a little bit because we're kind of like, I guess you could say, learning where my peak is gonna be.
Yeah,
Those test runs. So once we kind of figured it out, we pulled back down again just to kind of get redepleted to fill back up, more gradual. So
yeah.
now we have an idea. But yeah, everything's real like looking really good. I'm really excited. Just days out, man.
Right. Yeah, people aren't going to recognize you from the first time I had you on from the face. They're going to be like,
No,
like,
I think I was full off season already. I was like that was around Christmas time, right?
yeah, yeah,
A
that
little
was
bit,
yeah,
a
right
little bit
around
after
Christmas
Christmas.
time. Yeah, so
Mhm.
full off season bulk. So we've got the Tampa Pro. It's a week away, right? So it's funny. Did you hear them? Everybody talking about you on Fohad's podcast?
That was one of the coolest moments I've experienced
Well,
so
it's funny,
far.
right? Because
Yeah.
they had no fucking clue who you were. They thought it's your first show, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. I mean, that's how not talked about I was last year. Is a kind of a statement maker right there for me.
Were you watching it and you just saw it, or did somebody send it to you?
No, somebody told me, and then I started watching it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised. Yeah, I mean, usually they're a little. I'm surprised they weren't onto you. Like
Yeah,
usually they're
I
a little
thought,
bit more in the know.
I thought when I won USA's back in 2023 that the USA winner was going to be talked about a lot more, and I was way off. No one
Yeah,
really talked about me when I won USA, so it was a little disappointing. But at the end of the day, you just keep going, right, until you are talked about. So that was pretty cool.
yeah. I think I did. They didn't even put you to win. I know someone put you second. They got you right up
Uh,
there.
yeah, they've had me. One of them had me as high as two. I think two of the guys had me as high as three.
Yeah,
Then some didn't even have me in the top five. So I think Paul and I think it was just Paul that had me out of the top five.
and he just seemed like he just was so like didn't know what to do. Like, he was like, I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah, he didn't seem like
Mm.
he was like he just hadn't seen you. Did you see that? Like Jewett jumped in, huh?
Yeah, I did see that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I
I haven't seen the list. Is the list out officially?
I haven't seen it up yet. Usually it's out by Monday,
Oh, my Monday.
I want
So
to say.
it's fucking, this is a crazy lineup. What do we got? Like 11, 12, and 13 from the Olympia, and then a lot of guys who could be in that outer spot, like the 10 to 15 in the
Yeah.
Olympia. Is there anyone that you're like looking forward to standing against, or anyone you're really looking forward to seeing on stage?
It's always nice to stand next to Stu.
Yeah.
And then obviously I'd really like to compare myself. Like I was really excited to see myself next to John Jewett.
Yeah.
John Jewett, Justin Shire. I really like Justin Shire. Just I like him as a person, as far
Yeah.
as like he's a cool ass dude. So it's gonna be cool to stand next to him.
Have you guys
John De
done
La
pods
Rosa
together?
is pretty dope. Well, we did it one time, I believe. I think I was on one with him with Beatty one
Yeah.
time.
He just did pretty good. You saw him at USA's, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, he placed third, I believe. Right?
Yeah,
It was
that's what it
third.
looked like. Yeah, it's a bummer because I saw Bodybuilders Without Borders post and they were just doing the top two. And I was like, oh man,
Oh,
everyone else got the top like call out, and I guess they just did top two there. But yeah, he looked really shredded. Definitely the most lean I've seen him.
yeah. No, he was lean. He was actually pretty full. Like he didn't look like depleted or too far gone. I believe he coached himself the whole way through.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think Justin was kind of like just giving him a little feedback here and there, but I don't think I think he ran the whole thing. Man, you've got a lot of people in the Tampa, right? So you've got John, both the Johns are kind of like the top bills, right? And then, I mean, I guess Bruno last year, he's still kind of finding his footing, but I think he's the kind of guy that comes in harder and harder, and he'll probably be better. Quinn, right? I think Quinn's doing the show, isn't he?
Yes, Quint is doing a show. He's definitely, I know for a fact, he's going to come in way fuller
Yeah.
than what we've seen before. So, I
And
mean, I've seen what he looks like. I'd be real surprised if he came in shredded, to be honest.
yeah.
But he's going to be big, damn sure.
I mean, I imagine he'll probably go on to Texas again. Or is that the plan for you if you don't win, or even if you do win, are you planning on going to Texas or?
Yeah, no matter what I'm doing, both.
Yeah, I mean, you looked like fucking ready 8 weeks ago compared to how you looked on the last show. What's the biggest difference this time?
So everybody that's asked me that, I put on about 19 pounds, 20 pounds of stage weight from when I won my pro card to that showing. And I only gave myself 9 months in between shows. So I had a 5 month off season with a 4 month prep. And when you put on muscle that fast, you're going to lose muscle that fast. So instead of Justin pushing me to the conditioning that we've been in the past, he would rather me spare that new tissue and kind of just come in fuller and just play that game, and where the cards fell, they would fall. And then we would just rebound out of that show. And then pretty much this will be the year that I really try to push things because I don't have to worry about size anymore.
No,
And
definitely
so
not.
unfortunately I placed where I placed, but that's the kind of gamble you make when you come in fuller. But it was at the sacrifice of retaining as much tissue as possible. So it was more like a trial run year to see where we stand. And obviously you want to win, but I definitely, I'm a huge believer in leaving no stone unturned, right? And I knew we weren't peeled, but we're like, you know what? It's the pro league. Sometimes fullness can win. And right now, it's definitely seemed like a conditioning game at this point, but you never know, right? So we decided to not sacrifice that tissue and just come in fuller. And this year we just knew exactly what to do. And I had chosen Tampa because that gave me 14 months in between shows, which is more than enough time for that tissue to just mature a bit, marinate, sit. And I didn't care if I got any bigger than last year. I always train hard, if you're going to put on some size no matter what, as long as you know what you're doing. But the goal wasn't size. The goal was to whatever I had to just keep that, get that looking better, and then come in peeled. And I'm actually going to be heavier regardless than I was on stage last year.
Even
So
this
that's
field you're
pretty
gonna be?
cool.
Damn.
Yeah.
What are you weighing right now?
I was 249 this morning.
Yeah.
I was 247 the day of the show.
Yeah. You think
And that
you
was
think you'll
after we
drop a
already
little
filled
bit,
up.
or you'll stay about the same once you start filling out?
I think I'm gonna pull back and end up right back around 249.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it's gonna be such a different look. What about at your peak off season? What was the weight difference between this year and last year?
I was about the same. The heaviest I ever saw in the off season before the Cal, first day in the morning was 302. And then this year, first thing in the morning, the heaviest I saw was 297.8.
Yeah.
But on the scale at a gym, the heaviest I saw was like 304.6, something like that.
Say about the same body fat, or were you leaner at all this time?
I was leaner this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had veins still on my shoulders and stuff in my chest. Like I still got a little soft, but not to the extent that I did that first time. So it
Yeah.
was just a better look.
Was the plan last year to do multiple shows, or was originally just gonna do one and done, see how it went?
It was for sure one and done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always been a guy that didn't want to waste time with shows and wanted to just build up the physique. So every show that I did was to try to progress my career further, but at the same time progress my physique further. So, I mean, you everyone knows that open bodybuilding is the longest ride and journey to get to the top, right? Because you have to take the time to put on the muscle, mature the muscle, all these things we just talked about. So instead of me wasting time going back to every competition and stuff, I just use the competition as rebounds to get better. And so now at this point in the game, you'll see me competing more often, doing 2 to 3 shows a year, but the size is there. And so at every show, I just get used to being more and more conditioned. I'll stay tighter year round, just you literally just keep training and the muscle just looks better.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, dude. That do you think that you'll be like in like the amateur Cal condition or more like USA's? What are you visualizing? Because you're like peeled right now.
so the difference between the amateur Cal and USA's was USA's. I sucked down an extra 10 pounds than I should have. So it was a more like stringy physique.
It's more hard. Yeah.
And then, yeah. And then, but I was peeled, but it was peeled with some new muscle tissue and not truly like full. With the cow, that was like the perfect, like that tissue was there already for like a good 2 years. I pulled down as far as possible. We carved up, like we got ready early and carved up perfectly. Like I didn't have to do anything really. Like just I suffered, but that was the perfect peak. I think it's going to be more like the cow because I got to a point where I did everything on time and I didn't suck down farther than I needed to. And I just got to a point where it's like, okay, I can coast into the show now.
Yeah.
So I'll come in lively. The muscle tissues more mature, so it's gonna have a better look to it. I'm not gonna be like too far gone and stringy kind of thing. So
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
really excited because it's looking a lot like the Cal 22.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have so much more hype after this fucking show. It's gonna be like a whole different level. Like no matter what, even no matter what you place, just because you'll have the pictures and shit this time.
Yeah,
Is there?
and
Is there?
that's the best part. I've said that. I'm like, you know what? Like I put zero stress on myself. A lot of my career, I put a lot on myself. This time, this whole season, I was like, you know what? Like, I love this shit, and I'm gonna keep doing it.
No.
So I'm like, there's no time frame. I'm just gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna show up, and just that within itself, my body responded better because I didn't have this extra pressure on me. And with me already being like just talked about in general, I've already won in my head. Like outside of the show itself, like I'm getting to a place in my career where I really want to be. And I mean, shit, if you have certain people saying my name on podcasts and stuff, then I'm doing something right.
Yeah.
So I mean, shit, win or lose, I'm winning right now.
But it's a gnarly look. It's like kind of a throwback. Like you almost have like the cleaner lines, even though you're fucking huge, but you got like the kind of separation that you don't always see on big white dudes. You know, I mean, you're not white, you're Hispanic, but right. But last time we were talking.
Hybrid.
So you said, are you half or you 100% Hispanic?
Half. So
Half.
I'm half
Okay.
yeah, half Mexican, half American.
Do you look at the other people leading up to the show at all? You don't pay any attention or anything?
I'm gonna be honest, like they pop up on my feed, but I don't go looking for them. So like I've always believed since I was natty and I did my first show, I never really cared who competed because I have no control over who decides to jump in. Like I only have control over what I bring. And so every year has been 100% focused on me. I look in the mirror about my physique. Like I don't look at my body and say, shit, this guy has more of this than me.
Yeah.
It's like what do I have on myself that's gonna make me look good? And
Yeah.
that's it. Like
Yeah.
so
Some
me
people,
looking at someone else really does nothing in this sport. It's like me bringing my best physique is the only way to beat their best physique. So, like I never saw the point. I think it's kind of cool as far as like knowing because like, okay, for example, like my friends being in it, like I know in Texas I'm gonna get to go against Jordan and Wyatt and Shire and Stu will be there too. And like all my friends are gonna be there and I'm gonna actually get to share the stage with them. Paul's gonna do it, so I'm like, that's fucking dope to know,
yeah.
But as far as like, shit, am I gonna win against these guys? Nah, fuck it. Like,
But you don't seem to have the personality type that if you were to see stuff, it would like have a huge impact. Like some people have to get off of social
nah.
media and shit. Like I kind of sucks. Like if that's how bad it affects you. But yeah, I think if I see some shit, I'm not trying to see. I'm like, oh, it's like little motivating. It's not gonna like make me feel any type of way or anything. If I see
Yeah,
something
like I don't.
shredded,
It's like I already worked hard. Me seeing
yeah,
it's not gonna make me work harder to see somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
yeah,
just kind of dumb to me, but I want to win. I don't want that to like I really want to win. I didn't get into this to fucking lose. So it's like
yeah,
but I was brought up very young under the whole mindset of control the controllable. Because why stress about the things that I have no control over? So I'm not
so
gonna see a guy jump in and be like, well, fuck it.
yeah.
I'm losing.
Is there? Yeah, I mean, sometimes, I mean, if there was, there might not be like that might even help with the pressure if there was like a top four Olympian
Yeah.
jumping in, you'd be like,
I'm
okay,
gonna be honest. Like, I mean, okay, look, for example, like John Jewett jumping in, that's exciting, man. Say I beat John Jewett.
yeah,
Like this guy's like top 10 in the world, like he's been as high as top four, I think, or three in the 212.
yeah, fourth,
So it's like it gives me an idea of where I'm at too, win or lose.
yeah,
So it's like, okay, cool. Like at least now I know where I stand. And if I beat him, like, holy shit, that's fucking dope.
yeah.
Like,
You're realistic. You got a good head on your shoulders. You know that. like you're pretty balanced and you can stand with like most everybody. You don't have like unreasonable expectations one way or the other. I feel like. I mean, is there anyone you feel like you can't beat in the show? I mean, you feel like you got a shot to win, right? I mean, you definitely do, in my opinion.
This show in particular, I
Yeah.
100% believe I could win.
Yeah, yeah. What I mean, like I said, you're pretty balanced. What would you say is like your best shots and your weakest shots, your top two and bottom two?
My very best shot right now, for sure, is my side chest
'Cause that chest is nice.
and my back double bicep.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
And then honestly, a third that kind of came out of nowhere that I was surprised when I look at it sometimes is my front lat spread.
Yeah, as you get
That
lean out, right?
one, yeah, that one really improved on me. And I mean, I'm really liking how that one looks. But yeah, those first two for sure.
Yeah. Do you think you have a weak one? Like again, I don't when I'm looking at you, I don't see any pose that is like you're gonna be in the bottom on that. But what do you think is like your toughest one?
I don't want to say it's like weak, but I my worst pose right now, I want to say is my ab and thigh, and then a close second to that is my front double. But I like my front double.
Yeah,
I
your front
just think
double's
that
pretty like
I
get
just
that fucking upside down triangle, you know?
yeah, but I see like okay, so I love my front double, but I think like a guy with a little bit tighter of a waist is always going to beat me on that.
Yeah, but obviously for your size, your front double is good. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess Jewett's really balanced, and so is De La Rosa. I guess those, but other than the two, OGs, I don't know if anyone's as balanced as you. I mean, you got a great back. A couple people aren't going to have the best back. They're going to be up there, and I think that'll have you stand out. Plus, I don't see anyone being. I know you say you don't really look at everybody, but I don't see anyone being leaner than you. Really, I haven't seen any updates on anyone. I'm like, oh, that person's going to be the most shredded. Like usually, I mean, maybe Emir, he's shredded as fuck as always. I haven't seen his updates, but I don't think anyone's gonna outcondition
Yeah,
you or really outsize you either. I mean, no one who's like, I mean, more there's some big boys, but they're not like top level. So yeah, it's gonna be.
I knew for me to succeed, I'd have to push conditioning. So this year, I was more confident already, just because I knew I had the size to be able to get to the conditioning I needed to be,
So do
and
you
that
think
was it.
anything changed during prep this year versus other preps? Or you kept cardio the same, food pretty much the same?
Because I'm a little heavier muscled, food was a little bit higher, not crazy high, but then cardio, the cardio didn't get near as high as it has in the past. Like the most I've done was an hour, and that was literally for maybe like 4 days. But for the most part, it was 40, 45 minutes. And it was on an incline treadmill. So it was not heavy impact on me at all. It was like a walk in the park, literally. You have your days where your legs are a little heavier than others, but to be honest, it was the easiest as far as cardio has gone in a long time. But then also for most of the prep, I only trained 4 days a week. Like I trained with weights 4 days a week. I went to back to 5 days, honestly, because I really missed my shoulder day, and I was getting really bored with the four. So the last like 2 weeks, we threw a shoulder day back in there, and just all I did was like that shoulder day, I dispersed between chest and back. So I hit rear delts on back day, and I hit side and a press on chest day. So that was the only difference.
Did,
But other
was
than that,
was that you or was that him that was wanting to lower the workout, the volume
oh,
a bit?
that was me.
Yeah.
I figured that extra rest day, I want to see what it did because I did it for most of the off season.
Yeah.
But honestly, it was cool. But by the time I would get to shoulders, I found myself being kind of burnt out.
Yeah.
Like I didn't really want to do it, and my shoulders improved, so that was cool. But it was just like that was just like me having the heart of a lion. I didn't really want to do it at that point, so I was just yeah, I just said, fuck it. Honestly, Paul, let's do a shoulder day again. Fuck this.
What's the lowest your carbs have gone for any like extended period?
So like I don't know the macro number to it, but okay, I'll just give you the example. Like the lowest, it was 60 grams cream of rice for 2 meals and zero carbs 2 meals, 75 grams of rice for 2 meals.
Yeah, that's
That
pretty
was the
low.
lowest.
That's pretty
And
low for your
that and
fucking
that,
size because fat's pretty low too with Justin, right?
yeah, the and that's with 3 chicken meals,
Uh,
2 protein powder meals, and 1 beef meal.
so are you doing
Each
veggies?
protein meal, well, I don't do veggies.
Yeah, so he's just eating the fucking meat, or what are you doing?
Yeah, yeah.
Me too. I wish I liked vegetables more.
Yeah, fun fact. I honestly like all my even my carb sources are all rice based because like when I guess growing up, I didn't really eat much fiber. So when I do implement fiber, like even oatmeal, like I get backed up, my stomach gets fucked up, and my digestion gets really thrown off. So my body just responds well and becomes a machine when I just have rice based products. So between like literally my meal plan is very simple. It's ISO, cream of rice, beef, chicken, rice. Like that's literally my plan. So when people want to see my full days of eating and shit, I'm like, honestly,
Yeah.
it's not.
Just Justin keeps it simple. That's exactly how I had it too, because my stomach's pretty fucked up. So we had the two cream of rice in there as well. And I would switch one. I switched one of them out for like fish a little bit, but yeah, same thing. And then was like, how long did you keep it that low? Was that like just a couple weeks, 4 weeks, or you kept it there for a good
I think
period?
I did that. I think I did that two different times during the whole prep. There was two moments where I did that, and each time was about I think 2 weeks long. So a total of 4 weeks the whole prep total. This prep will have been 17 weeks long.
Yeah, because I'm curious because I was getting ready with Justin, ended up like pushing the show back, but I got to like 6 weeks, so we didn't really do the nitty gritty. I was kind of ahead, so we didn't have to go too crazy or anything. So I don't exactly know exactly what he was doing at the end, but you guys have done a bunch of shows together. Do you feel like you're like just dialed in so good now?
Yeah, I mean, shit. I've literally been with Justin since the start of my career. So I mean, I did my first show pretty much by myself, natural. But then every show I've done after that, this is the we did one, two. I've done three shows with Justin. I've done four total. This will be my fifth show.
It's wild. Yeah,
Yeah, this will be my fifth show, fifth and sixth. Obviously, I'm doing both of them. But from the very beginning, like Justin kind of learned my body right away, and we worked really well together. Because Justin's the kind of guy. He's very like simple,
yeah,
and I'm that way. That's the only way I operate. If you make things too complicated, like if you tell me I have to take this kind of pill with every meal, and then like this specific fucking salt and all this stuff, it's just yeah, I can't do it. We won't work together. But well, I just told you my meal plan. There's
yeah.
nothing crazy about it, and you'll either take food away or add food, or add more cardio, or take some away. Like it's so simple. And I'm basic like that. So me and him just mesh really well. I'm the kind of guy like when I check in, I send you my picture to tell you my weight. I don't tell you, oh, this happened because nothing happens. I just
Yeah.
follow the damn plan. And then he gives me what he wants me to do. And then if I have any questions, it's like, oh, well, did you need me to pick up? Like, is there going to be something that you add on that I need to grab before you add it on kind of thing? But that's the only kind of questions I'll ask. And then like, for example, there were some times where he wanted me to do a refeed, right? And I'm like, hey, just a heads up. Remember, I'm doing like this 4 day split. You have this refeed on the back-to-back rest days that I had because I had Saturdays and Sundays were rest days. So he had me. So what Justin does is he'll have you eat 6 meals on your training day, and that post-workout meal he'll remove on
Yeah.
your non-training day. So he actually told me, you know what, for the sake of the refeeds, keep those in on your rest day. So I actually ate the 6 meals. So stuff like that, questions that are like it would make sense as if I was a coach somebody, I'd want them to know, hey, we need these carbs, so don't take that meal away, kind of thing. So stuff like that, but it's very basic.
Yeah, you seem to have similar personality types, so I'm sure it goes good together.
And that's why I tell people, I'm like, I don't know if we come off the same or very similar, but Justin's a lot like me,
Yeah,
like in
well,
a
you're,
lot of
you're
ways.
probably you're a little. I think. I mean, obviously, I love Justin. I think he's super nice. You're probably a little bit more friendly into the
Yeah,
general.
that's the only
Like,
difference. That's the only difference.
but other than
But I
that,
think just the way of thinking though, I think it's a lot alike.
yeah,
And it's very like so the way I handle prep too, people are like, Joe, you're actually handling it pretty well. You don't seem like me or whatever. And I'm like, you know what? I can tolerate quite a bit. I'll get annoyed, but I won't show it. But the only time I go off on people is when they're just stupid. Like
yeah,
if you
you
just tell me
tolerate a
some
little
stupid
less.
shit, yeah, there is no filter when you're just stupid. Like if you just say something stupid, you're gonna be. I will let it be known that you're fucking stupid for that. And that's the worst I'll get. But usually 9 times out of 10, people don't say stupid shit to me. So
Yeah,
thank God.
yeah. So yeah, if I'm on prep, if I'm on trend, the only thing that I do is like I become like a vigilante for justice for people in their cars. If someone's being an asshole in like a car, I gotta go. And I have some fast
Yeah.
cars, so it's like I gotta like cut them off and right the wrong. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't give a fuck. The person they cut off was probably an asshole. Like who cares?
Hey, do what you got to do to protect the
I have
streets,
no idea. If I'm not
man.
on trend or prep, I don't give a fuck. So I didn't get to, like I said, I didn't get to finish the show with Justin. We talked a little bit about the water manipulation. Didn't seem to be doing like anything super crazy. What are you guys typically doing with water? Do you just cut it before show day?
We we'll taper it down throughout the week starting, I believe, Wednesday. So we'll go from 6 liters to 4 liters by Wednesday,
Do
then
you
like
increase thirst at
three.
all, or you just keep it steady?
No, no, we keep it steady, but he makes sure I drink a consistent six. Like a good, I guess you could say a really good bodybuilder will make sure they drink six every single fucking day. I'm not gonna lie, I don't do that
I don't.
shit.
Yeah, I fucking
But
suck at that.
but when it's go time and he says, "Hey, I really need you to track this," I'll drink the 6 liters so that we can actually see what's happening in my body as the days go. I do think that's really important. Obviously, he's telling me for a reason. So again, simple, but like, don't be stupid. Like, okay, he's telling me this for a reason. So here we go. Um, but no, there's been times where he's like the day of the show. Obviously, I don't drink any water. The day before the show, I literally get 32 ounces for the day.
You
Um,
cut sodium after the water, or
I've never cut sodium with Justin,
yeah,
and I've only done half a diuretic the very first time I competed with Justin, and he regretted doing that because
yeah. He
my
told me we weren't
body,
gonna do it. Yeah,
yeah, because I get dry
me
like
too.
way before,
Don't some
and
people like
so
just look so good with diuretics though? And like that's just not me. I don't. I wish I could.
yeah, I mean, well, I'm glad I don't have to worry about like
Yeah,
anything going wrong, like or cramping and stuff, to be honest. So
yeah.
I used to be afraid of them. I just trust my coach, right? So if he tells me to take him, I'm gonna take it. But nothing bad happened to me, but he did tell me at the Cal 22 when I took the half of one for prejudging, he regretted giving it to me because I was a little on the flatter end. I
Yeah.
wasn't like I was peeled, so it didn't really matter. But he had to actually give me fluid
Yeah.
before finals to help keep me from flattening out.
Huge difference. I posted a like before and after prejudging at North Americans, and I just fucking just like I just drank water. I didn't even hardly eat, and it was like such a huge difference. I couldn't believe it was like 5 hours, and it looked like a totally different person.
Remember when I did take the that half diuretic, I I only pissed twice.
Oh shit! So you were already dry. I mean, you seem dry like naturally. I used to be, and now I'm watery. I don't know what the fuck happened. Do you guys you do like any you do any AIs leading into the show?
So normally we do this year. I mean, I'm doing like 3 milligrams a week of Rimidex, but that's it.
It's just
Like
normal. Yeah.
typically at this point though, we usually start doing one a day, but I'm having it. So I check in tomorrow. I'm sure we'll do that leading into this peak week, but I don't know. You never know.
Have you ever used Letro?
No.
Man, that shit made me feel like shit. Like, I mean, that used to drive me out real hard. I know people when I first started, that seemed to be like real common. People just blast that, but it fucks you up for a
Yeah.
while. I don't like that.
Yeah. I'd rather take things that don't make me feel like shit.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. Usually, if you feel like shit, your body is not going to present the best. Like something's going on.
That's yeah, you live and you learn, right? But
What
we're
about
extremists.
what about growth? Do you guys keep that in?
This is the very first time that we decide to keep it in.
Okay,
I usually pull it about like 10, 12 days out.
you look good.
And he said, he's like, honestly, like, I think it's pointless to take it out. It's keeping you nice, full, and round. You're dry. Like, I think it'd be stupid to take it out. I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, I know he kept his in typically too. I mean, that's a good thing. Like any good coach, they'll play it by ear. And like you said, you've said a few things where it's like you guys have worked together for years, but still this thing's totally different than what you did last time. You got to like the bodies change a lot, you know?
Yeah, and that's the thing too that's cool because as he's learning my body, clearly so am I. So even like say something like that, he will allow me to understand why. So he'll say something, but he'll explain it. I won't ask him because he'll already explain it before I get a chance to
Yeah.
ask. But I would have known that seeing what I'm seeing too. I'm like, okay, cool. But it's one of those things like you don't want to be the reason you fuck it up. So it's
Yeah.
like it's when I would never do this by myself simply because I'm the kind of guy that will do too much.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, I this isn't right. Like you look through a fogged lens, you know, like you're not all there. Like
Yeah.
so, like someone like Justin who's prepped himself, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah. I mean, at that level too, that's wild, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, like I think when we were getting ready, he had me just get Winstraw. I really wanted to get some Halo, but he didn't like the Halo. Are you just running like Winstraw for your orals? Or are you fucking with some Halo or anything? I fucking really like Halo leading into a show, just like
I
mentally.
I've done Halo in the past, but right now it's one of those things that's like easily counterfeited. So
Yeah, that's
he'd
what he was
rather
saying.
like, especially because it's a powerlifting drug, so it can easily be just counterfeited with D-ball. It's like, can
D-ball.
you imagine
Yeah.
putting D-ball in your system right before you step on
But at
and
least you
shit?
would
Like,
know the first day, pretty much, though, right?
yeah, yeah, but it's just not worth it, you know. Like, and
Yeah.
I retain a fuck ton of water with
Yeah.
D-ball, so where you may or may not use it, I have some, but again, it's like, okay, well, if we're looking good already,
Yeah.
it's one of those things like I'd rather not take the risk.
Yeah. And you got more
So,
shows too. You can see what different looks look like too.
mhm. And 100%, yeah. Say I win Tampa, like I go to Texas, I think that's the one to experiment with. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
we're already qualified. Fuck it. Like, what do we have to lose?
Yeah. And then I think last time we talked, I think you said you don't fuck with insulin that much anymore, right? I mean, you gained your size, or do you still use insulin in off season?
This, so I did in 2023, getting all that size on. I did a little bit, like I think for like maybe like 3 weeks we were doing it. Towards the middle of the or the very end of that rebound, we
Yeah.
just saved it for that. Then after that, I don't believe we ran it the rest of the off season.
So nothing during
Because
prep.
remember, the goal wasn't really to get huge anymore. It was
Yeah.
more so like we just train and that's it. My cycles weren't crazy at all during the off season. So the gear protocol was actually it was very moderate
He's simple.
compound wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, very simple. It's all food
Yeah.
for Justin, and I like that. I love that about because I feel really good on less.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think most people should. So
Yeah, I think
yeah,
anything that starts fucking with your digestion too, because a lot of times people push it and then they can't eat and like or you can't sleep and it's like those two things matter more than the extra milligrams you're getting in your system, I promise.
yeah, yeah.
So
I don't think we'll run orals anymore. They really mess with my digestion at this point, make me
yeah,
nauseous and shit. So I think I'm at a point in my career where those won't even be involved.
yeah. Are you taking any like over the counter fat burners with the cleanse? You do like yohimabine or L-carnitine and shit like that at all?
Mm-mm.
SLUPP, that's one of the things. I know Justin don't fuck with
Yeah,
it.
no,
I
I'm
was taking
telling you,
that.
man,
I told
it's
him
basic as fuck.
he has this is exactly what he said. I told him I had some of the SLUPP2 or whatever. It's supposed to like I think mimic cardio. I don't know what the fuck. I got it for a different reason, but it's supposed to like help you burn fat like really quick. And I was telling him about it. He knew about it a little bit, and I sent him some info, and he's like, "Hey, bodybuilding's about taking shit and seeing if it works." He goes, "Like, see how you feel. Like, we'll watch it and we'll see what happens." You know, I mean, like I said, he had looked into it a little bit, but he's like, "Yeah, like he's open to everything." Which I think as a coach, like you have to have an open mind. Doesn't mean you have to be like willing to do everything, but you have to be willing to like look at things and
Well, yeah, the more you know, the more you can apply to people too, right?
yeah,
So, I mean, he's only going to know so much as far as what he did for himself. So, eventually, he'll tell me stuff he reads up on and stuff like you just said. I mean, obviously, the talk of the town. I haven't brought it up to him, but the retatrutide thing that
yeah.
seems to be like very popular right now. Even I'm trying to learn about what the hell
I
that
did it a
is.
little
And
bit. I did tirzepatide before the retaglutide was as popular, and I was actually trying to do it to gain weight. I was doing a little different protocol, but then I ended up it fucked me up a little bit. I don't think I should do anything that's going to make me not gain weight. Just me. Like you're fucking huge.
I,
Maybe it'd be good
I'm
for
gonna
you.
be honest, yeah, dude. It's like, don't get me wrong. Like for me, you heard my food. Like I've learned to starve. I know how to do shit. You know, like how to get around starving and stuff. Like, but I wouldn't want to take something. I'd want to somewhat feel some hunger because I don't know. I just like mentally, I'm like, okay, like if I'm hungry, this shit's working. Like, I
I
know
mean,
I'm burning some fat here.
I can't imagine you having a better, like, harder look taking something like that. You know what I mean? Like you're already shredded and like hard. Like I know people that take that that look lean, but sometimes they don't have that like that diced, like hard, full look. You know? So I mean, maybe they stop taking it and then you can fill out a little better. I don't know everything behind it, but yeah, that seems to be really popular now. I wonder like how many of the pro guys are using it.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell because like a lot of the guys are with peptide companies, so it's like, is this
Yeah,
shit really working
exactly.
or?
Exactly.
So yeah, you never know.
So how is it being a dad, man? What's it like during prep? Because I mean I did it, but like how was it for you? Because mine was pretty challenging to be honest.
Okay, so this is I've said this across the board. I am only able to do this because the woman that I chose to be with is like the best thing ever. She literally takes care of everything. Like obviously I'll help her out when she asks me for it, but it's so rare and it's for not even a long period of time. It's like, hey, I want to take a shower. Can you watch him?
Yeah.
Or hey, can you wash his bottles? Or hey Joe, I'm gonna go to the store real quick. You think you can watch him? For the most part, dude, she's with him 24/7. It's almost like my life hasn't changed for the most part, and she just lets me do my thing. Obviously, I'm on prep too, so it's like she's very understanding. She watches how hard I work, and she from the beginning, she's the one who told me she wanted me to compete. And I'm like, okay, well, this entails, right? Because this is going to be really difficult. And so she she holds it down. Like I really wouldn't be able to do this. Like some people that are like amazed I'm able to do this. If it weren't for her, it wouldn't be possible. Like because this, babies they get fussy. They wake up in the middle of the night. You don't sleep. Like last night was the first night I kind of helped out. Um, in the middle of the night because she needed me to for something. And dude, I didn't sleep for shit last night.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
didn't.
yeah. And that's like a week out from your show, you know?
And I told her that like I'm like, hey, like this is where you're gonna have to hold it down because or like this is where you if you can avoid asking me, like please do, because like I felt terrible this morning. As the day went on, I felt better, but
Yeah.
yeah, dude, that sucked. And that's exactly what I knew it was gonna be like if I didn't have someone like her. So yeah, it's because of Ashley, like it's been possible.
Is she
It's
on?
actually been my best look so far, and that's
Yeah.
how good she's been.
I mean, are you like, do you think that has anything to do with it? Is giving you a little extra push or like making you feel type?
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. It's like she's willing to do that for me. And then they're both gonna be there at the show where
Yeah,
we
that's
take
cool.
off tomorrow. We're gonna be on the road for 15 days. We're gonna fly out there tomorrow and
Oh,
be
sweet.
at an Airbnb in Tampa from Monday to the show, and then fly
Justin coming
out.
out there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then Sunday we're gonna fly to Texas, be at Airbnb
Oh
over
yeah.
there
Nice.
all the way till that Monday. So we'll enjoy Texas Saturday and Sunday after the show, and then come back Monday.
That's such a good show, Freddie, and I forget the other it's a woman, right? They run it really well.
There, we went to Texas Pro last year, me and Paul, to go join Gasp and stuff and hang out with the guys. And we loved how that show was ran. I thought
Yeah.
it was ran really well. And I told the promoter that I'm like, I'm highly considering doing the show. And then after, because I told them that we want to do Tampa, and it just so happened, obviously, they're a week apart. So I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. Like, it'd be dumb for me not to take advantage of the fact that I'm already ready. So
Yeah. I feel
why
like they
not?
have really good lighting there for some reason. This background
Yes, they do.
isn't really that different, but the lighting, for whatever reason, the pictures look sick from the Texas Pro.
Yeah, yeah. Jordan Hutchinson's pictures are super sick.
Yeah, so yeah,
So that's
he's looking
exciting.
really good. That'll be cool to see you guys on stage together. It seems like there's like a lot of up and comers that are like really making a push this late in the season right now.
Yeah, I know. And it's like you said, they're both really good shows to be a part of. Like the lineups are going to be good. So everyone you're seeing doing Tampa, they're going to do Texas.
Yeah,
Like I said, it's almost dumb not to do it if you're trying to qualify. You're already ready.
yeah.
So
Um,
why not?
have you been going to Revival at all? I haven't seen you over there.
Yeah, I went more towards the end of this prep. The last like 2 week shit before these last 2 weeks, I went to a gym called Raw Iron and kind of finished there.
Yeah.
And the 2 weeks prior to that, I was at Revival.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
What time
just
do you
kind of a
go?
drive. We've been going at 2 p.m. where no one's there.
Well, yeah, I guess I just miss you. Sometimes I'll go then. I usually end up later, but if I go during the day, it's usually maybe a little sooner because my traffic gets a little worse coming down this way. It's not as bad going that way after then. But I remember I saw you there once before I met you doing legs, and I was just like, holy fuck, look at this monster. But yeah,
I
that's the only time I seen you up there. But
remember you told me that of a torture gym.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You haven't been
I
up to
like
Vegas?
torture gym. I no, since you saw me, I haven't been back.
They got that new
But I
one.
did. Yeah, that's another thing I was going to talk about. So my wife has family out there. Remember I told you.
Yeah,
So I told her this year, I plan on doing a lot of traveling, especially because I know I'm going to be talked about after all this. And so I said that once a month, every month, because she has family out there, I was like, we're going to go to Vegas.
yeah.
So I'll be out there at least a good 10 times this year.
Nice. We should link you up with Sergio too.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. I forgot he's out there now,
Yeah,
too.
yeah, he's killing it. He's getting ready. I go out there. I was trying to go out there every month. It's been busy, but yeah, yeah. There's so many good gyms out there. It's like so unfair.
I got super excited when I saw new tech because I love their equipment.
Yeah, so
I
that's like
absolutely love it.
big, right? It looks big. I didn't even know they had that much shit.
It's literally what they had the Olympia floor. Remember
Yeah,
when that was cool. Their back equipment is next level. So
yeah. I
I
love their
love
back
it.
stuff. Yeah, I like their chest and shoulder stuff. Protect. Like they got some really cool fly variations and stuff.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah.
is your girl? Is she on like maternity leave or she work?
She does taxes. So like her family owns a tax business. So tax season is over.
Yeah.
Every
Okay.
now and then they have like someone trickle in throughout the year, like business owners and
Yeah.
stuff. But
That's right.
she pretty much works from January till the very end of April, early May.
That's
And
right. I
then
remember.
after that,
That's perfect. I remember you telling me that. So that's cool. So
yeah, he
you
was
can
literally
grind out the rest of the
born.
year. Yeah.
Yeah, he literally was born, I think, the week after she was pretty much done.
Yeah. Jax is his name?
Jax,
Is that
Jax, yeah.
is that based off anything or does it mean anything in particular?
No, I mean, well, everybody knows that name from Mortal Kombat or Sons of Anarchy,
I remember both.
but
Yeah,
that's
I'm
not
old
why
enough to
we
remember
chose
both.
it. We
Yeah.
just thought it was so. The way we came up with it was, I liked the name Jackson, and she liked the name Maddox.
Yeah.
And but the reason she liked that name was because it just sounded cool because it had an X in it. And she's like, I just want a name with an X in it. That'd be cool. And then I said, well, why don't we just what about Jax? Do you like Jax? Because I saw Jax as an option on the baby name list.
Yeah.
And she's like, I actually really like that. And then pretty much I was driving to my first client one day after we had this conversation. We didn't decide on it yet. And there was a license plate that drove right in front of me and it had Jax on it. And I sent her a picture. I took a picture while I was driving, and then she texted me back right away. That's the name, Joe. That's the one I want.
Oh, that's
All right,
cool. Yeah. Everything was
and it's
good.
dope because it's our initials with X, Joseph
Oh,
Ashley
oh, that's
X.
true. Yeah, yeah. That's awesome. Everything was smooth with the delivery and everything?
Yep. Yeah,
Nice.
it literally came down. It was funny because they said it wasn't going to be a C-section. It was a different kind of cut, but they said the doctor was like, if she doesn't get it on this push, we're gonna have to cut, but not C-section. It's like literally cut.
Yeah, well that you don't want that
Yeah,
cut either. That takes some
yeah,
time to heal
that's what it
from.
said. Yeah, yeah. And Ashley was like, "No, don't cut me, don't cut me." And I swear to you, on that push, she gave it everything. And
That was the mother's
I was like,
will.
"Oh
Yeah.
shit!" I
That
watched
was
the whole
both of y'all's
thing.
will.
Yeah, for real. I was cheering her on and shit. It was cool, but I was just glad to know I wasn't that annoying guy. She told me I did good. So
Yeah, and can you imagine like was your family there at all? Did you have family around? Did she have family?
my yeah, so it was me and her mom in the room with her,
Yeah.
the living room, and then my mom and Paul were in the waiting room.
That's cool. Can you imagine like during COVID when they're doing all that bullshit, like you couldn't have anyone there? Like that's so
That
wild.
was fucking ridiculous. I'm glad I didn't have that
Yeah,
experience,
I know that's so wild. Are you gonna do anything after the show in Texas? You're gonna like spend some time out there?
So I've never done back-to-back shows, right? So I guess in Tampa we'll do the show, do a dinner, and then go right back on plan Sunday. Then we're gonna fly out to Texas. Texas, we'll do the show, the dinner, and then after every show, typically when I'm done with the season, I'll do the dinner. Then the next day we'll do breakfast, two bodybuilding meals, dinner, and dessert somewhere. So it's like a cheat day pretty much. but I don't go all out. I don't eat like a
Yeah.
jackass. I literally do what I just broke down to you.
So that's
And then on
regardless as
Monday we come
if
back.
you're qualified or not, it'll be the same.
Yep,
Yeah,
no
that's
matter what.
such a
And
hardcore
then think
bodybuilder.
about that, like when I say I qualify and I do text, I'll still do that cheat day thing. But then on Monday I'm back on plan because now we're gonna start getting ready for the. I'll probably get like a fucking like 3 week break of a mini rebound into back into prep the last like 5 weeks because I think the Olympia will be like 8 weeks out or 7 weeks out, something like that by then.
I'll be like weird peaking, huh? If you got to do it like there. Have you ever, you never had to do something like that, huh? That far apart?
No, so that's why I think he would probably like kind of feed me up a bit and then go right back into prep so I don't get my body so tired.
Yeah. What do you do to like chill when you're like the last 2 weeks or so when you're just in that final push? Like, how do you get your mind just to relax and your body to relax?
I'll be honest, I don't do anything different.
I mean,
I
you have like you get like games or like I guess a lot of people end up playing games or watching specific
I watch
shows
a
or
lot of
movies.
YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube. This is
What kind
where
of
I do
stuff?
all bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Like this is where I do all my learning. Like
Yeah.
I watch people train, I listen to podcasts,
Who do
listen
you
to
watch?
diet stuff. Like I watch a lot of I've been watching a lot of Jay's jaywalking
Yeah.
shit. I've been watching well the color cast in general.
Yeah.
I've been watching John Jewett, his little J3 University stuff. I'll watch obviously Fuad stuff
Yeah.
if I'm
Dude, that's
bored,
crazy that he's
something like that.
back. I'm so glad he's back. That was fucking wild.
Yeah, I've been watching some of the stuff with Kyle Wilkes too, because now that I didn't know who he was until Nick, obviously,
Yeah.
and so and then we saw what he did with Nick, right? So it's kind of like seeing his way of thinking and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And then he's usually paired with Phil Viz. I do like Phil Viz.
Yeah.
I think he's actually really smart. He's just a little the way he says things a little like blunt, but he I
Yeah.
think he's actually really good to listen to.
Yeah, I think he was one of those guys who was a better like coach for other people than a self coach, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
Have you spent time in Tampa? Is this your first time going out there?
It's actually my second. I went in 2021 because I have a friend. His name's Casey Castro, and he turned pro first before me, and he competed as a 212 competitor, and it was his pro debut. And I told him I wasn't going to miss it,
Yeah.
so we flew out there. Me, Paul, and my sister actually went too.
Nice. I
So
didn't like
I have an
Tampa that
idea of
much.
yeah. It's honestly, man, like if you're outside, it's miserable as fuck. Like
Yeah, exactly.
the AC is top notch every time you walk into a building, though.
Yeah, it's not like Houston where I'm from. Dallas won't be so bad. Are you going to be going to like destination while you're up there?
Yeah, I mean, because we're with Gasp, so to that's going to be the best part. Training with all of our friends around and stuff.
Yeah.
That's going to be dope.
You guys do a
I'm really
podcast or
looking forward
anything?
to that. We didn't talk about it, but I don't think Beatty's going to be there. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know what Beatty's plans are. We talked to him about trying to go out there, but again, he just competed. I don't know where his mind's at and stuff, and so we'll see.
Is Shire with him? Shire's with him, right?
With Gasp,
Gas?
no, he's with HD.
Oh,
So
I know he was, but I thought he was with Gas for like clothes or something. I don't know why I was thinking that.
no,
Oh, cool.
mm-mm.
So one more thing, and then I'll let you go, buddy. I really appreciate you like spending the time. I know it's
Yeah,
tough. So you work out at a bunch of different gyms. Eventually, I'm trying to get a gym going in Orange County because we don't have shit, right? I mean, we got Revival, but that's small, and it's its own little thing. There's no like real destination gym that people can come to.
I told you. I mean, you're right, but they just that raw iron gym that I've been going to. It's in Irvine,
That
so
the Raw Iron?
it's
Is that over by
newer.
like the airport?
I don't know the area that well. I'll be honest, but
Look it up real quick. I'm curious. I haven't heard of that. Is this the one? Are they all the Bolt stuff? Is that them?
yeah,
Okay, yeah, I had seen them. I was curious. I don't know about the Bolt stuff. How do you like that? Is it good?
believe it or not, it's really good.
Yeah.
They just like everything. Not all pieces are great, but a lot of their pieces are good. So their back equipment. We just did some leg stuff there. Their leg stuff's really good.
They're like
They have some
totally Bolt,
shoulder
right? Then
stuff.
they worked out some deal with them. They do have anything else? Or,
Yes,
okay, I know what
yes.
you're talking about.
It's all bolt right now.
How's the
Yeah,
leg
they're
stuff?
they're expanding. It's really good.
Yeah.
We just did legs 2 different sessions. Our last 2 leg days we did there.
Okay.
They're really good. Their hack squat's really good.
Really?
The leg extension is one of the best leg extensions I've ever used.
You know if they're hacks 45 or is it less degrees?
That I don't know.
I feel like no one
It's
does 40.
adjustable though. It's all adjustable.
Yeah,
But
I feel like no one does 45 degrees no more. The hack squats. What's like your favorite pieces of equipment? Like if you were gonna build out a gym, like what's some like staples you would have to have?
the for legs, a hack squat.
Like which one though? You got
Um,
like a favorite? Do you like the Cybex? I mean, Cybex is kind of like gold
I'm
standard.
gonna be honest. Cybex, yes, but one thing I really like for example, that Bolt one, the panel has that little fold in it.
Yeah, like the Atlantis
And
too.
yeah, so I think anything with that little fold in it is going to be preferred by me just because my ankle mobility isn't the best. So I get more quad stimulation from that. So Cybex doesn't really have that, but
Yeah,
Cybex is really good though. I
dude,
still
those
get
those
really good
pieces.
workout.
I was trying to buy that for my garage gym. That fucking Cybex piece is going for like 7 grand now. That Cybex hack because they stopped making them. I'm like I don't want it that bad.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
That's
See,
wild.
but you get something like the one I just said, like, it does the job really well.
Yeah, well, that's why I was
I
curious.
think
Bolt's like in that in between like commercial and like personal stuff. So yeah, I was curious how they were.
I think equipment is extremely important. However, I think your ability to use a piece of equipment is more important. So, like, the better you are as a bodybuilder, the better you are at feeling a piece of equipment. So
Yeah.
you can turn a piece of shit into a fucking beautiful piece if you actually know how to engage and stimulate what you're trying to work. So the better you are as a bodybuilder, the better you're going to make of any machine,
Yeah, and
to be honest.
sometimes there's like I feel like if you're on a chest machine, like there's some variation, there's not as much, but like leg stuff can have and some back stuff can have pretty big variations, but it's like other stuff
Yeah.
it's not that big of a difference. But like you're saying, I love the new tech back stuff, Panada back stuff. That stuff's like on another
I,
level, I feel.
I judge a gym based on those two. If you
Yeah.
have good back pieces, because they're so intricate, like you said, it's pretty basic to hit chest, shoulders, arms. But when it comes to back and legs, there's so many angles and different muscles that you're trying to hit. Like obviously, that's going to be your money makers for real bodybuilders to want to come to your gym. So that's why I would recommend a raw iron or a revival because they have those pieces. Well, even Fit Nation, obviously the gym that kind of made me, like, they have those pieces. That's really good.
What would you do for back? What would be the one back piece you'd want?
There's like this mid back row. Um, any kind of really good mid back row piece where they have like an angle in the bar.
Yeah.
Like
That's
I love, yeah, when it's not like straight on, when it's kind of like this, that's the best.
new tech or what?
Any brand doesn't
Yeah.
matter as long as they have that angle. Even like I think Max Pump has it now, where it's almost like a Smith machine,
Oh
but
yeah,
that
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
specific angle handle, yeah, it's that angled handle that I would want.
They have some cool stuff. They got some weird stuff. But fuck, man, I can't wait to see you on there against the all the Olympians. I mean, there's gonna be what 5 Olympians? I mean, yeah, five. John, Bruno, Shire, and Patrick, who've all been Olympians. So you'll be up there. You'll be able to see where you really stand. I'm sure you'll do good, and you'll be getting a lot more hype. I bet you this video will get like good little views, and then after the show, it'll pop up again because you're gonna make some noise.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. Like I said, he's gonna show up, do my thing, and whatever God's plan is for me. I mean, I'm happy right now, just being talked about, and I'm just gonna do my damn thing. I
Yeah.
get to perform in front of my wife and son for the first time, so that's really cool.
Exactly. That's super motivating. Yeah, you got a beautiful baby boy, you got a good girl, and you're looking awesome. So things are really looking good, man. I wish you the best. I'm happy things are going good for you.
Thank you so much, bro.
I appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you.
Take it easy.